Solomon told his wife about his travel plans and that he believes when he leaves the country, things will get better for them. They have been struggling financially to survive, pay their rent, and just basic living, and things are not going as they planned as a couple. So, Solomon came up with the travel plans. Agatha, on the other hand, was against it because she believed things would get better as they continue to look for better job opportunity. One day, Solomon came from work and said he secretly applied for visa and it has been approved, but he needs some money for traveling papers. Days later, Agatha came in with a brown envelope full of cash and said, "This is my own savings and contribution to your travel. Since you believe going out of the country is going to solve our problem, as your wife, this is my contribution. I hope and pray that things go as we have planned." Solomon was so surprised and shocked despite Agatha's disregard to these traveling plans. Solomon thanked the wife and planned and prayed that things go as planned. Months later, Solomon traveled outside the country. Agatha did not hear from her husband for months, and she found out she was pregnant. All this while she has been trying to call the husband, no avail, no contact whatsoever. One day, as she was at work, she had this very deep misunderstanding with a client at the restaurant. Then the boss asked her to go for a leave. After all, she is pregnant. Agatha got home and surprisingly, she received a call from a stranger telling her that the husband died. She could not take the shock and fainted. One of the housekeepers in the house came in and saw her and helped her out. Because of the bad news she got, she could not believe it. She cried her eyes out and blamed the husband because she was against these traveling plans. She believed things would be better in Nigeria. But Solomon believed traveling outside was going to solve their problem. Now look, she's now a widow at a young age with this pregnancy. Few months later, she gave birth to a sweet, beautiful baby girl. Agatha believed in working hard and surviving on her own. As she continued to do that, she is late behind her rent payment. The landlord came in and asked her to pack, but giving her some few months to do so. Agatha was confused and didn't know what to do. The caretaker also came in again and said, "As a caretaker, I'm willing to give you someone who is able to share the apartment with you and help you pay some of the rent." Agatha didn't want to agree, but she had no choice because she needed a roof over her head with her daughter. She agreed, only for the caretaker to bring in one old friend who they had a misunderstanding some time ago before she got married. Agatha could not believe that Tope is the one that the caretaker was talking about. Tope kept pretending to be a changed person and said, "Agatha, I'm a changed person. I'm here to help you out. I also need a roof over my head. After all, let's bygone be bygone. I forgive you, I forgive myself." Agatha was speechless but needed help. Then Tope became a roommate to Agatha. Tope pretended for some few days where she was good and one day offered her some money to start her own business. Tope offered the money to Agatha saying that this was her way of saying sorry and also forgiving her and also forgiving herself as well for whatever happened in the past. Agatha was hesitant to take the money, but Tope insisted and said, just take the money. You can pay at any time. I want you to have something doing because you and I, mother, and I believe you will do well. Agatha thanked Tope despite everything. Agatha said, don't worry, I'm going to pay you back and I'm going to pay you with a profit. After she took the money, days later, she was on her way to do some investments and go to work, only for her to get attacked and the money stolen, phone stolen, everything taken away from her. She could not believe it. So she was on her way returning home when she heard a conversation in the house. This was Tope and her other friend talking about Agatha. The conversation was that Agatha is useless and helpless and needed somebody to cater for her. So she borrowed that money just so she could control her. Hopefully she wouldn't be able to have a successful investment, and that whatever Agatha did to her, she is going to get double of that while she is in the house. After all, she hates Agatha's guts so much. As she continued to say bad things about Agatha, Agatha walked to him and said, so you've been pretending all this while? Tope said, yes. I hate you, I hate your girls, I hate everything that represents you. You took my man away. You're the reason I'm still single. Agatha said, wait, so you've been pretending all this while? Well, as you already know, Solomon is dead, so I don't know why you're still angry. Tope said, well, you took him away from me. If he was still with me, maybe, who knows, he might still be alive. He was with you and you guys have been poor and surviving from hand to mouth. That was why he tried to travel and now he's dead. You are the cause of his death. Agatha could not believe it and said, well, don't worry, I'll pay you your money. I hope I'll pay your money soon so that you leave this house. Tope said, well, hopefully you pay it quick. If you don't, this house is going to be hell for you. After that, a week later, a man who was been looking for Agatha met Agatha and introduced himself and told Agatha that, you know what? I met Solomon whilst in the state and he gave me this letter to give to you. Agatha was confused but took the letter. Agatha went home, read the letter, and the letter says that Solomon apologizing to Agatha saying, I know this is coming late, but I just want to say I'm sorry. Everything you said was right. I should have stayed back in Nigeria and we will be still surviving as one family. How are you doing? And I know very well that you must be very disappointed in me. I know I am not the man for you. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry, but it's too late right now. I hope you can forgive me and forgive everything that I represent. The state was not as I planned it. Also, when I came, everything was stolen from me. Right now, I don't know what to do, and I know it's already too late as you read this letter. Please forgive me, my wife. Agatha, reading this, brought tears to her eyes and said, well, as he said, it's too late right now. You don't even know if you have a daughter. This is so sad. After reading the letter, Agatha planned to move on with her life. Days later, the strange man called Eddie came again and said, I have some good items for you and your daughter. Agatha didn't want to accept it, but Eddie insisted. Agatha refused. Another time, Eddie visited again with other items. Still, Agatha refused. One day, Agatha was on her way while the sun was scorching. Eddie offered to give her a lift, and Agatha agreed. They had a smooth conversation. Eddie said, I want to help you. I know you're struggling financially, but if you don't mind, I can do everything in my power to give you some assistance. Agatha was not in agreeing, but wanted to do everything on her own. Agatha went home, and one day a strange woman came to the house. Her name is Eunice. Eunice introduced herself and said, "I'm your nanny. I'm here to help you out so that you can work hard and earn a better living." Eunice said, "I've been paid already, so you don't need to do anything at all." After some few interruptions, Eunice said, "I've been paid by Eddie, so Agatha didn't have a choice at this point, but agreed." As the nanny was taking care of her daughter, Tope came in with some harsh tone, immediately said, "Agatha, you know you owe me, so go and wash my clothes." Ordering Agatha and disrespecting her and insulting her. At this point, Eunice said, I know you're going to say that, so here is your freaking money. Now, you have to leave Agatha alone. In fact, anything that she has to owe you, this is an extra. You have to pack her things and leave the house. After all, this is the reason why you are here torturing her. Agatha could not believe that this is what Eunice is up to. Immediately, Agatha collected the money and said, "Yes, this is your money. This is your interest. This is your profit. This is also the money you have used in paying for the rent. Now you have nothing against me. You can freaking leave this house." So perceived, "Yes, I can leave this. I hate you. I hate your girls. You're the reason Solomon died. You know what? I am bitter. Yes, you took him away from me. Better luck next time." Agatha said, "Well, now that you know everything that he is dead, I think you need to heal. Tope, you need to heal. I've forgiven you. You need to forgive yourself as well. You're a beautiful woman. You can have any man of your choice, but your bitterness is blocking that chance. Tope, you need to heal. But in that case, you have to heal outside of this house. Pack your things and leave this house." Tope packed her things and left Agatha's house. After some few days, Agatha was doing her business successfully. Then Eddie was also interested in Agatha. Agatha and Eddie started dating. As they were dating, things went smoothly. Then one day, they started having conversation about Solomon and how Solomon died, only for Agatha to find out that Eddie was the doctor that operated on Solomon, and Solomon died in the operation room, not because he was pushed out of the corridor as indicated earlier. So Eddie felt he was the reason why Solomon died, operating on him whilst he was drunk. Agatha got so mad and decided to leave the relationship and push Eddie out. Eddie came in, apologized, and said, "Yes, I felt I was the one that killed or was the cause of his death. He wasn't pushed out of the corridor as indicated, but I came here to help you out, and also, the guilt has been eating me up." Agatha said, "Well, I've heard you, but you need to leave." After that, Eddie left, and a few years later, Agatha became a boss on her own. Agatha have healed, Eddie has also healed. Eddie went to Agatha's restaurant to eat and find out Agatha was there. Then at this point, Agatha said, "I've forgiven you." Eddie said, "I still love you. What we had a few years ago is still very much intact. If you still give me a chance, I'll prove that to you." Agatha gave Eddie a chance, and they started their relationship officially again.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.